It's me again. This week I'm bringing you my current beauty favorite products. I'm that kind of girl that when she likes something, she doesn't shut up about it. And I always highly recommend. I think that's like my favorite word. I highly recommend this. I highly recommend that. These are the products that I would happily repurchase like 1,000 times. In the beauty industry, I just gotta say there is so many good stuff out there. There's so many things coming out every single week and I cannot keep up. I can definitely say that I've chosen my favorite because I've either repurchased them or I'm always reaching to these products. I'm definitely gonna start with skincare. Skincare for me is one of my favorite things to do. I really do try and look after my skin. I try not to use as much products. I feel like less is more sometimes, and I've definitely found products that work for my skin. I see people having collections of skincare and I'm just like, how do you choose what to wear on what day? Which one do you know is working and which one isn't? These are the ones that I've definitely seen massive improvements in my skin. First on my list is one of my favorite products. I think this is probably like my 7th bottle. That's how you know it's good and it works. It is a Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is definitely something that I don't use every day. It unclogs pores, smoothens and evens skin tone, and it's a lightweight and absorbs quickly, so it doesn't even make you greasy or anything. You just apply it with a little bit of a cotton pad and you honestly just clean your skin. And I usually use this after I remove my makeup and my skin is feeling a little bit dry, especially now in the winter. And to be honest, this is the best combination for the next product that I'm going to be talking about. Next up is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Ever since I found this, it was actually sent to me in a PR. I kind of just tried it, and the combination with the Paula Choice and this, it just works. It makes my skin look really plump, moisturized, hydrated, like everything that you dream your skin to look like, this does it for you. Also comes with a tiny little spoon that you pick the cream up. I just want to be as real as possible on my channel. There's nothing in it. It's honestly just about finished. This is how much I love it. This smells so amazing and it truly does what it says. It gives you the dewiest skin without you looking extra oily. I'm off to buy a new one because I can't live without her. Tatcha. Moving on to hair care, it's the only brand I use and I've been using them for over a year now. It's called Way, if I'm pronouncing it right. Their shampoos and conditioners have truly changed my hair. It makes my hair feel so good. I think I tried it one time when we went on holiday with me and my friend and she had these, right? And I tried them. Instantly was like, your shampoos are so good. Like I can feel my hair so soft. And on top of that, it has such a nice smell. I don't know, it has like this tropical kind of powdery smell which makes my hair smells amazing. What I love about Way is they have different type of levels of shampoos for different type of hairs. So there's one for thin hair, there's one for medium hair, one for thick. There's one shampoo for every person out there. I am in between thick and medium hair. I do tend to get the medium shampoo and then I definitely always go for a thick conditioner. I have to quickly mention about the hair oil as well. The hair oil, again, it has like a little peppermint smell. I don't know how to describe this. Every time I've bought kind of oils in my hair, it just kind of instantly makes it greasy. This one, I almost feel like it seals the ends of my hair. Like, you know when you have frizz and then you just kind of brush it out and you don't know how to like make it just look neat. Every time I just put this, it has to be like the smallest amount. It just brings it all together. It gives it shine and it just doesn't make my hair greasy. Honestly, Way is a really good hair brand. Now onto my favorite part, the makeup section. You know I do get sent a lot of stuff. So there's a few things that I love. There's a lot of foundations out there that I feel like they need to be spoken about. But these are the ones that I definitely always forever go for. There's always just like one that is a little bit lighter day to day and one that is all coverage, because I have days where I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup, but there's days where I want to look like I want you to notice that I have some makeup on. These are the two favorite. I have to start first and foremost with Charlotte Tilbury. I think Charlotte Tilbury has amazing product line. Like there's not many things that I don't like about her line. This foundation I think is so underrated. It is called the Beautiful Skin Foundation. It is in the name, Beautiful Skin. It truly makes your skin look like beautiful skin. It's the only way I can describe this foundation. It is light to medium coverage, but it kind of reminds me of like a BB cream tinted moisturizer kind of vibe. It has like a little bit more of pigment, but it gives me that same effect. I honestly love to like dab this on just the areas that is needed on the days that I don't really want to wear makeup. And to be honest, I found the perfect shade. I used the shade 8 and it's like the most beautiful match. And I just have to show you the consistency of the foundation. A creamy consistency, and it just blends. It gives you a beautiful glow. I don't know if you can see. It is so glowy. This is another one that is almost out because that's how much I use it. I love this foundation. Then if I wanted to go for more of a full coverage kind of day, this is one of my favorites, like ultimate favorite, Hourglass. And to be honest, like this has lasted me so long. Like I have repurchased it again. It lasts so long. I feel like there's a lot of product in here. I've bought this I think last summer. There's still so much product because I feel like it's so full coverage that you don't really need that much on the skin, so it lasts a long time. It makes my skin look like a filter. I've always preferred stick foundations just because, I don't know, it just gives such a better finish on my skin, especially when you set it with powder. It's like smooth as a criminal. The shade that I use is Golden Amber. I do definitely like the shade Amber as well, which I have in my drawer. So I like to mix them depending on what I'm filming, if I'm using lights. This is probably my favorite shade. It has like a golden undertone, which I love. Talking about Hourglass as well, I have to mention the concealer. Amaya on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen her video. She went viral for using this as a no foundation routine. She made this concealer absolutely viral and I had to go and purchase it. If you've not tried these two together, you are missing out. They're both from Hourglass and obviously they've done it to combine. I know for a fact that you're supposed to wear these together, and when I tried it, this concealer is so full coverage, it doesn't crease, the shade range is so good. There's not many bad things about this concealer. If anything, a little bit goes a long way, so do not put so much of this because it could definitely cover your whole entire face if you put too much under your eye. I definitely love this concealer. If you haven't tried it, I would say take the plunge because this concealer, it's £38 along the lines. On the pricier side, the hype is definitely true because, you know, when something goes viral on TikTok or on Instagram, you're like, oh my god, I want to buy it, and then you buy it and you're like, was it that good? I use the shade Sienna. I would personally go a bit darker in this concealer. I am on my lighter side at the moment because we're in the middle of winter. It definitely suits the shade that I am now, but I know for a fact that when it gets to summer, I have to go a bit darker in the shade, but I just have to show you the consistency. It's so full coverage. It's one of the most full coverage concealers that I've tried in the last year. And what I like about it, guys, it just doesn't really crease. Like I wore this without no powder and by the end of the day I had no creasing and I was really shocked. I was like, wow, it really sets into like a satin matte finish. So when you do let it dry and you apply a small amount of powder on top, you just have to try it. It's smooth, and I'm wearing it right now actually, and you can see smoothness. Apart from the Hourglass, another concealer that I always go for is the Huda Beauty concealer, and I use the shade Grammar Cracker. Do you know what? It just works for me. It's definitely lighter than the Hourglass, but it gives so much coverage. This is probably the concealer that I've been using every single time I do my makeup before I found the Hourglass. So I do mix them sometimes together, or I use one individually. I know it's everyone's favorite, and if you haven't tried it, I do definitely recommend this one. You will not be disappointed. And talking about Huda Beauty, she recently came out with this powder. I'm sure you recognize this powder, the loose bacon and satin powder. Everyone has this powder. She brought out a new shade called Peach Pie. It is a really interesting concept because I don't think there's a powder like this out in the makeup industry, so I'm glad that she really targeted on somewhere that no one really speaks about or has done before. I'm on the darker side. I'm medium to dark skin tones. You know, this viral pink under eye and powder. I have tried it and it could potentially work on pictures or in videos, but in person I look ridiculous. Like, that trend just doesn't look good in person for me, and I think it's because the color undertones just clash. I have like a more orangey yellowy undertone than a pink, so when you do that it just looks very like in your face. She came out with the pink and the peach, and I tried this and I did a video. The match is perfect. Like, I can't, like, I don't even have to brighten. I didn't feel like I needed to put a darker concealer to match the powder. Sometimes powders are too white for me. It's just how it is. There's no undertone in it. If it's like Laura Mercier powder, it's just white. This has the most beautiful orangey undertone, and it's to a slight. I think in the camera you can't even catch the undertone, but it has like a small amount of orange in it. If you've got dark under eyes and you feel like when you put your powder on you can see that color come through, this is so good. I can't stop using it ever since. I actually got this recently, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and I reach for it every single time. So I'm so glad she brought out this shade, because for us girlies that has tan skin, it is a true match in heaven. And I'm wearing it right now, and there's just like, it just looks like I'm not really wearing concealer. Sometimes I would wear concealer and you would see like a white underneath. I'm so happy this is out. Moving on to blushes. I never really used to be a blush girl, but these two blushes are one of my favorites. Let's talk about powder first. So Dior has many of these mini little blush shades. A blush that really suits my skin tone. Again, there's these shades that just, you can't even see them on my skin sometimes, and even if I try and make it work, I just have to low-key accept that it just does not suit me. I found the shade, and this one is called Cherry, and it's so beautiful. I have to show you up close. I love this shade. It reminds me of like a peachy corally kind of color. The most beautiful shade for my skin tone. It's the perfect match. I am wearing her today and you can kind of see like a little blush into my skin. When it comes to cream blushes, I'm not really a fan. I don't really know how to blend it. I feel like putting cream blushes makes the makeup sometimes having like an extra layer of makeup. So I don't really tend to do liquid blushes. But Rare Beauty is definitely such a good, like Selena Gomez really did well with her makeup brand. Everything I've tried from her is really good. Like, honestly, it's worth the hype, because these blushes were the hype for months and months last year in 2023. I fell for the trap and I went to try the blush. I found this blush called Encourage, and as I was talking about blushes that are pink, they just don't really go well with my skin tone. You sometimes can't even see it. Now this shade, I think it's the shade that I love, and also the consistency of this. It gives you like a glow within. Like, you don't even need much as well, because I just touched it and it's so pigmented. I can't even describe the pigment that these blushes have. It just has that, I don't know if you can see, but the glow that the blush has, when you put it on, it blends seamlessly. It's the easiest blend. Probably my favorite liquid blushes, and I really would want to try other shades. I think I love this shade so much that maybe when it finishes I'll try another one, but I'm pretty happy with the shade range because it blends so nicely. Next up, I want to talk about eyes. There's not many products that stick to me when it comes to like eyeshadows, eyes, because I don't really do that much to my eyes. But these two products I love and I've repurchased like 1,000 times. One, I don't think people have heard about it, and I'm gonna talk about it because she deserves so much praise. Melanie has a brow company that she makes brow products in Australia, and it's an inspiration because I'm in the brow industry as well, and I have gone through a lot of brow products. I can definitely tell you which one's good and which one's not. This one, it's a game changer. It is called the Brow Code, and I think it is just like a laminating gel. So underrated, and I think people need to try this more because it's so good. I think it wins every single brow gel out there. I wear this every single time. The thing is, when you take it out, it is a white gel, and there's many out there that you put it on and your brows turn white. Like, who wants white brows? Eventually, towards the end of the day, you're like scraping this like dust of your brows because they turn white. This is one product that does not ever turn white, no matter what you do. And also it holds your hair. I have been loving that fluffy effect on your eyebrows. I don't know, it's not too thick, it doesn't laminate it too much, it keeps them up, it keeps them fluffy. This brow gel, it's my absolute favorite, and I use them on my clients as well in the salon because it truly gives the best finish to the brow. Nothing bad to say about this product. My current favorite eyeliner is Rare Beauty, and it's just the perfect stroke eyeliner. Now there's a few eyeliners that I really love. I got sent this a few weeks ago with a PR from Space &K. When it comes to eyeliners, I mean, they all kind of do the same job. This is the blackest eyeliner you can find out there. It's waterproof. When I say waterproof, you can wash your face and this won't come off. Like, it's so good that I'm like trying to rub it off. If you do have watery eyes and you struggle finding an eyeliner that always smudges, especially, you know, when you do your inner corner, it's annoying when you have a tear and then your inner corner eyeliner kind of goes off. This is so good. I love the way the point of the pen is really long, but it's very pointy. You can control any type of line. You can make it really thin, you can make it really thick. It's so black that it gives a pop to your eye the minute you put a line on it. Yeah, favorite eyeliner for now, because I don't know, I just wasn't really interested in buying so many new products. But now that I got this scent, I'm so glad I got this scent, because I would have never just kind of, oh, let me try an eyeliner. This is a very underrated product. Talking about eyes, listen, there's thousands of eyeshadows, and honestly, like, sometimes I just don't even want to bring out that massive palette with massive eyeshadows, and it's different colors, and they're not colors that you would ever kind of go for. GGB. This is like the most perfect eyeshadow palette. It is tiny, it fits in your bag, it can fit in your makeup bag. It has every single color that you need. A black, and it's so black. I've used this for my hairline and it matches my hair. Like, it's so good. It's pigmented, it has a neutral, it has all the favorite browns, like the chocolate brown and the pooey chocolate brown. It's just an amazing palette. If you know about the Makeup by Mario neutral palette, that palette is like £90 or very expensive. This is so affordable, so good. I reach for it every single time, and every time I go on holiday, this is the only palette I take with me. The only one. I don't take anything else, and I just mix and match the colors and I'm good to go. So my girl did such a good job. She is a TikTok makeup influencer that I've been following for years. Congratulations, girl. Honestly, you did perfect with this palette. Okay, setting sprays. Setting sprays? If you don't set your makeup, girl, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Set your makeup. The two that I love are these two, Milk and Tatcha. They do two different things. This Milk one, it gives hydration and it makes your makeup stay for days. Like, if you didn't want to wash your makeup off, this will make it stick. It's so good. It grips it. I don't know, it has something in it. Even the primer that they have, it grips your makeup and it almost holds it on your face for hours and it does not move. You can even cry, girl. If you're a crier, cry on this. It won't move. It won't move. But this one, the Tatcha one, yes, it's very expensive. I know. If you love dewy skin, but you also love your powders, you only need the smallest little spray of this and you will look like you're glowing from within. It is so good. Like, you know what? Yeah, it's so good that I sometimes, like, when I'm going to take a picture or I'm going to go out and haven't put no cream on, I put this in my purse and I spray it on my body. Like, I just look glowy. But girl, let me tell you, don't use too much of this. You don't need 10 sprays. You only probably just need one. I'm going to show you quickly how it looks. So let's do this side, right? It's like a white kind of liquid. So make sure you shake it before you use it. And I'm just going to show you one little side. Let that stay. I think it's magic in a bottle. Do you know what? I used to use this so much in summer because I loved looking dewy. And girl, just put this on bare skin and you look... Wait. You see the color match? Use these two products by itself and walk out the house. People will stop you and ask you, what is going on with your skin? How does it look that good? Trust me, this collection is just great. Definitely over the years, my lashes have been slowly destroyed. I've had lash extensions. I'm that lazy girl that puts lashes, like strip lashes, and just rips them off my eyes. You know when you rip your lashes off, you're pulling your natural lashes with them. And I've seen the difference in my lashes over the years. Unfortunately, I don't have many lashes like I used to, and there's not many mascaras that can save it sometimes. I curl them and it flattens, and you put mascara in the house, it looks amazing. When you walk out, your lashes are all dropped. High Sky Mascara, the waterproof one, and it has like this blue label, so make sure you get the blue label. It is so good. In the salon, everyone asks me, what mascara are you wearing? Lash extensions? I'm like, girl, when someone compliments my lashes, I'm like, oh my god, thank god, because I'm bold underneath this mascara. This mascara lifts, holds, and even when you curl your lashes, it holds the curl up. Like sometimes with other curlers, it just drops. It just doesn't do anything for me. I'm so glad that I changed from normal one to waterproof. It is so much better. So if you struggle and you've got straight lashes and you want them to look extra long, use this. And you know what I do, guys? So I close my eye and I do the tips of the lashes, just the tips, and it extends the lashes so much. It's an instant difference. I absolutely love this. Is probably like my 10th 20th bottle. Going through these like I drink water. When it comes to brushes, guys, I've got like 1,000 brushes and each brush has like a job. If you wanted to see all my brush collection that I have, I would happily do it for you, but there's just one little baby out of 1,000 that I have that it's just so good. It's just because it's a duo brush. It does exactly what you need it to do, especially when you're going on holiday or you're that type of girl that likes to retouch during the day. This is the Hollywood Complexion from Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's the brush that comes with the Beautiful Skin foundation. I don't see anyone talk about this. This brush has a foundation side and it has this kind of like concealer side. I love to use this. I can do my makeup, my whole makeup with this one brush. I put my foundation and I kind of just dab it all over the skin. It blends it so well. And then this side, I always use it for like my powders, or like if I'm gonna contour my nose, or if I'm gonna kind of put like a bit of concealer around the eye. It's a brush that I think every girl needs in their makeup bag because it's just a perfect duo. It's just amazing, and I always use it. Like I think I cannot leave the house or go on holiday without this one brush, because I feel like you just need this brush because it has two jobs and maybe a powder puff and you're done. You don't need much. Okay, lips. Guys, I went through a lot with my lips. I used to have lip fillers. If you didn't know and you didn't see my lip journey, I dissolved my lips last year summer. I definitely need to talk about the story time when it comes to my lips, because I had humongous lips because I had lip fillers and I decided to remove every single bit in my lips. Unfortunately, it came with consequences because my lips are very wrinkly right now, and unfortunately it's because they've been overly stretched. There's nothing I can do about it. Honestly, scared to death to go and get them done again. So I am truly embracing my natural lips, and I do definitely feel like it suits me more. It was making me look extremely old. I'm glad I made that decision. I'm not complaining. There's a few lip products that right now work for me because of how small they are and how dry and wrinkly they can be. The products that I am going to show you, it's just because they are the only ones that are working for me and I love them. hence why it is almost out. Everything that I love is kind of finishing. I do really miss my big lips because every lip combo I would put on would look A1. If you've got big lips, I am so jealous of you because every lip color would look amazing. Right now, I can't even do like a really dark lip line because there's nothing to lip line at the moment. I do try and follow kind of like neutral nude colors. I think is the best right now because I am trying to do that natural kind of lip. As you can see, it kind of almost looks like I'm wearing lipstick, but it looks like on my lips as well. So that's what I've been trying to do recently. The only colors that I really love are Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liners. The two shades that I love, the one is called the Sandstone, which is, it's like a dark brown lip liner, and I'll show you just here. It's like the perfect dark brown, but it also has like a reddish undertone. Even the lid, you can kind of see like it has like a reddish. And the other one is called Muted Wave, and let me show you here. It's like a dark, it's like a grey pinky kind of shade. It's so nice. I kind of like put this around the middle bit, and I put a little bit of lip gloss and I'm out of the door. So these are truly so good. An old one but a good one, MAC Spice. This was everyone's favorite back in the day. We all only knew about MAC lip liners and no one kind of talks about them anymore, but MAC lip liners is so good. I feel like they last so well on the lips as well. And Spice is definitely such a neutral but perfect pink. It's like the muted pink that everyone loves. It kind of matches my lip color perfectly as well. So sometimes I just put it over the lips and a little bit of lip gloss and I'm good to go. So them lip liners are definitely my favorite. But one thing that I've been doing since I dissolved my lips is use a lip tint. I've used this on every single video. I feel like people are tired of seeing me use this, but it's so underrated. Like, why doesn't anyone use lip tints? You don't have to do your lips the whole entire day. Like, it lasts so long. Like, I can eat, talk, and my lip will look like I have lipstick. And my favorite one is the Clarins one. I use the shade number 9, and I also love the shade number 6, which is an orangey one as well, but this one's definitely the one that is my go-to. It is a pinky lip tint, and what lip tint means is it kind of tints your lip. And even when I'm wearing lip gloss, for example right now, I will do a small amount in the middle of my lip. It just brings my lip back to life, and it gives that perfect natural lip color, which I love. And it's the only thing that makes my lips back to life because of the trauma that I went through with my lip fillers. So every time I wake up in the morning and I do my makeup, I put this on, I drench my lips in it, and while I'm doing my makeup I let it sit. So I leave it on for a good 10-15 minutes, then I get a wipe and I remove the excess, and it leaves the tint perfectly. A lot of people say that this doesn't last, but I feel like people don't know how to use it. So just remember to leave it on for as long as you can, and that's how it really tints the lip. Then when you apply it and then you kind of just put lip gloss on, it's gonna go instantly. So you do need to let it do its work. I love lip tint. It's a game changer for our lips because no one's got time to do their lips every damn 5 minutes. It's the most annoying thing. So I love lip tint. And lastly, one of my favorite 2 things in the world is perfume and candle. My candles are my life and my perfume is growing. Candles and perfumes are definitely an area of my life now that I've become older. I love just smelling this, just makes me, now that I moved out, I love having my house smelling like a beautiful forest. I just love smells. This definitely is my favorite, and if you've watched my vlogs, I talk about this all the time. It is Bibliothèque by Byredo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name. It's from this brand. It is a perfume brand, but they also do candles. This one smells so good. It's almost out as well, as you can see. I have 3 of them, one for my room, one for my toilet, one for my living room. It smells, it has like an oody marshmallow but like soft feel to it. It's like expensive but it's sweet at the same time. It smells insane and it's so strong. Do you know what? I've tried other candles, but there's something about this scent that really lingers in the house, which I love. The most annoying thing is buying an expensive candle and it doesn't make your house smell nice. So annoying. If you do want to invest in really nice candles, I would highly recommend to try Byredo's because they are so good, especially Bibliothèque. And also guys, they have matching perfumes and candles, so if there's a perfume that you like, you can always get in a candle and your house can smell as nice as you. The head notes are raspberry and rum. The heart notes is cinnamon, saffron and tobacco, and the base notes is leather, sandalwood and vanilla. Imagine that all combined. It kind of smells like woody, but it's nowhere near as like, you know, the really strong oud perfumes that you just literally want to vomit because it's too strong. This one has like this, oh my god, there's just a mix of everything. It's very hard to describe. Every time I wear this, I get one compliment. The type of compliments that I love, when someone notices my scent, it's like the best feeling because you know that your perfume smells nice. My favorite perfume probably from last year, I have still been wearing it, and the minute it finishes I will definitely be repurchasing, and it's one of my go-to scents. I have a few more. There's only one that I love and it's probably just this one. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of my perfume collection. I'll happily recommend a few because I do have a few. If you ever smell it, just remember me. But yeah guys, that concludes this video. Honestly, I love doing this. Like, I really enjoy doing YouTube, and thank you for all the support that you guys give me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and please make sure you don't forget to follow me on my other socials, and also subscribe to my channel. My YouTube channel is actually growing. I can't believe it. I've hit 20,000 followers from where? I don't know. But I'm so proud that my YouTube family is growing. I will see you on my next video.